Good evening. Today is still April 2nd, 2024. Tuesday, dropping my paperwork off. I bought some tires from my truck, and a friend of mine bought them to where we park our truck, so I'm getting some tires thrown on my truck right quick. And while I'm waiting, I decided, y'all know how I do. So thank y'all for tuning in. Again, thank y'all for all the support, for the emails, and for the donations, and all y'all do to keep me going. Because I wanted to give up a long time ago. But thanks to my cousin, well, first thanks to God, then my cousin, Trina, and you guys that kept commenting, kept watching. When I had 90 subscribers, I had the same people watching every day, and I kept going. So I appreciate y'all, and everybody that's here now, I thank y'all too, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to keep growing, and let's see what it do. All right, this particular video is for the ladies, and especially for the women that complain and say that there's no good men left. You know, just ain't no good men. They keep on. I was reading a comment on my last video, right? And the woman was like, every time I leave a man, he deserves to be left. What she said? Something on that, in that area or whatever. He deserved to be left or whatever. And I was like, well, you just happen to be picking sorry men, ladies. That's a you problem. If you keep getting with these men that end up deserving to be left, there's a common denominator in this picture. And that is you, ladies. That particular woman that influenced me to want to do this video. For some reason, and this is a teaching moment, this is not me coming down on women. This is no bashing women thing. I'm trying to show y'all something to help you later on down the road when you figure out what the problem really is, how you keep ending up with these dudes that you have to keep leaving. Even though men think, well, it ain't no thing, it's a fact. The majority of y'all just leave because you ain't happy. Y'all ain't gonna admit that. But usually you just leave when you ain't happy no more. But to the women that end up with men that don't work, abusive, no good, stay out all night long, drug addict, alcoholic, you name it, some kind of way you end up with them kind of men that you have to keep leaving. They deserve to be left alone. You ain't never left a man that didn't deserve it. But you always getting with the men that deserve to be left. You know what the issue is, ladies? Anyone that finds yourself constantly having to leave a man because he deserves it, your picker is broken. You don't know how to pick the right man. You think you do. You grown, you educated, you strong, you independent. You think you know something. You got it all figured out. So you got a checklist of what you looking for in a man. He got to be this, that. He got to be 6'4", 230 pounds, whoop 3 dudes by himself at one time. He got to have at least 10 inches, making 175 plus a year. You got a checklist, right? Nowhere in that checklist is character. Y'all done seen these women with these checklists before of what they require in a man. Very seldom, maybe they forget to add it in there, they left it out, or what have you. character, integrity, loyalty. Some of them might throw, you got to be honest or whatever, and then go on to other list of superficial things. They might throw a fruit in there with the fried food. He needs to be loyal and loving, but then he needs to make 6 figures, 6'4", 250-pound rip, last all night long. They're gonna throw all that stuff in there, and then they might throw, he needs to have a good heart. So what they end up doing, they go for those things, and usually, not all the time, usually not, especially nowadays, a man with all those things on your checklist, he got women all over the world checking for him, all in his inbox. And like the great Chris Rock said, a man is only as faithful as his options. But I have to add something to that, because that statement is true. If a man can get plenty of it, he's usually gonna get plenty of it until he reach a point to where it just don't faze him no more. He done had his fun. Like me in my younger days, that's how I had it. So I had it in my earlier stages. I had it like I ain't get to where I got old, and now I can get plenty of women. It's been like that all my life pretty much, except high school and middle school, because I was a little fat nerd and I was short and fat. People find it hard to believe by looking at me now, but I was short and fat in middle school, and I sprouted up in high school. But I was a nerd, bookworm, wasn't into the cool kid, whatever they were doing. I wasn't doing that. So, but when I got out of school, I got turned out by them streets. And so I ended up having book knowledge, street knowledge, got myself pretty much together financially, and the women came. So I did that early on in life. But most men haven't had it like that, where they just got women coming at them. They might have a good mouthpiece where they get at women, but there ain't many men that had a lot of women coming at them. I have. And just ain't no, I'm the whole thing type. I didn't tell them to do it, they just did it. So I took advantage of it. But I'm grown now, and I'm older now, and I'm wiser now, and where I'm in life, I don't want that no more. But most men are in that situation mentally. So when you get a man that got all those qualifications that you just listed, 9 times out of 10, he's knocking them down. He's knocking them down. So you going for the man that everybody wants. I'm not saying you should want a man that don't nobody want. I ain't saying go after him either. Some scrub don't nobody want him. Don't nobody want nobody that don't nobody want. That's not what I'm saying. Y'all going after the man that you got 1,000 women competing for. He most likely ain't mentally prepared to handle that. He gonna mess around. He not gonna value you because he got, look around everywhere. Especially a man who ain't used to that. So, y'all, the guy you got in the friend zone over there, that ain't in the best of shape, he probably 5'9", 5'8", somewhere up in there. He working with probably about 4.5, that about it. Your best friend over there that you go, you hang out with, eat dinner with or whatever, and talk on the phone with all night long about Pookie or Ray Ray that won't act right. That dude. That's your man right there. But your picker is broken. You can't see him for who he is. The gift that's been given to you all these years been solid with you, your friend. Somebody that you can be your friend with as a man is also a man that you can grow old with. That exciting, daring, stunning guy, whatever y'all call him. I ain't saying all of them, but most of them ain't no good. The high demand guy, most of the time, ain't no good. Just like a woman that's, as they say, a dime piece, that dime piece man, It's a lot of drama gonna come with them, a lot of issues that most women ain't gonna be able to handle. That's why you end up having to leave them. Your picker is broken. You keep having to leave them. You keep picking the same type dudes. And then you want to blame all men for the trash you pick. Because you look for the wrong things in a human being, not just a man, but in a human. You probably picked the wrong friends too. Your friends probably selling you out. Your girlfriend probably crossing you out. You probably ain't got good friends either. I'm just Big Ward. You know what I know about women. I'm just talking. A woman told me earlier today on one of the comments, "What you know about a woman? How you gonna think for a woman?" I'm not thinking for a woman, but I know how a woman thinks. I'm not thinking for women, but I know how y'all think. Because I've dealt with y'all all my life. Most of the people I've dealt with were women. Friends, business partners, streets, whatever you know, you name it. Family. I know y'all at the back of my hand. I know y'all enough to know that I don't know everything about you also. So I don't take you for granted. I don't underestimate your intelligence, how strong y'all are. I'm not that guy. I know what I'm dealing with when I deal with a woman. And the rest of you guys better know too. And that's why, contrary to what some of y'all say about me, I don't hate women. I just tell the truth. Y'all just don't like the truth. And the truth is, your picker is broken. You keep picking the men, you have to keep leaving. It ain't the man's fault that you chose them. It ain't the dude's fault who you didn't choose, that you chose the wrong one. This dude over here would have did right by you, but you can't, your picker broken. You don't know how to pick him. He don't register on your radar. It's the clown, the goofy, the lame, the F-boy. That will turn you on because you screwed up here mentally. TV, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, wherever else y'all finding these dudes at that, oh, look, I want him. Off something that ain't got nothing to do with, do he have the characteristic and the qualities to be a good lifelong partner for you? Y'all don't care nothing about that until it's too late, when it's time to get rid of this dude. So don't come in my comment section talking about, every man I got rid of, they deserve to get rid of. Who picked them? Sound like a you problem. You keep picking them sorry dude. Over and over and over again. You got to keep on getting rid of them. Pick better. Your picker broken. It ain't my fault. It ain't the man's fault. It's your fault. It's good men out here, trash men out here. Good women out here, trash women out here. Am I going to blame the good women for the trash women I keep picking? What would y'all say about me if I'm calling all y'all trash because of the trash I done picked, like I done been with every woman in the world? That's why I stand up for women when men come down on all the women, because I say, like, all of them ain't bad, man. Because it ain't fair to bunch all women in the group because of the ones that's paraded out in front of everybody on TV or whatever. Them the bad ones, they put the bad apples out front. An empty wagon makes the most noise. I say that all the time. The good women, they in the background, being looked over. Same way with the men. The good men get looked over. And the trash y'all picking, y'all blame all men for your bad decision, for your picker being broken. I tell men the same thing. A lot of men, mine was at one time, my picker was broken. I could not pick a good woman to save my life. I would see them, but for some reason, somewhere inside of my mind, I wasn't attracted to them. I wanted the sexual ribs. That's how I know. I'm going to tell the truth about me too. Shame the devil. Your picker is broken. It ain't the man's fault. It's your fault. You can't solve a problem till you first admit you have one. You have a problem with picking good quality men. So therefore, because you can't pick now, you think they don't exist. That's why you need a cat, a dog, maybe a rooster. Because you keep going at the pace you're going, in the famous word of y'all know who your favorite person to hate, I guess I'm next, you're going to die alone. Until you fix your picker. Your picker is broken, young lady. Fix it, pick better, you won't have to keep leaving. Get it, got it, good. Bye.